Let's talk about how to beat procrastination without burning out. And some of these things you can apply right away. Let's get started. First is you really have to learn to preserve your energy. We waste a lot of energy working, gaming, scrolling, and we all have a limited amount of them. And then by the end of the day, you're tired, you have no energy, but you still really want your life to change. And this is where you have to really learn to preserve your energy. If you are a morning person, wake up an hour earlier, do your side hustle, do your studying, then go to work. Because morning is your best time and you're preserving that energy for your best things. But what if you're not a morning person? Work is still eating up all your energy. Don't just go home and play games to recover. Go and nap for 15 to 30 minutes, wake up, study for an hour, then go do everything that you want to do. Always trying to prioritize and reserve your best energies for the most important parts of your life. And this is also why you don't want to wake up on a Saturday and immediately just start playing video games. Do important things when you have the most willpower, and this is how you stop procrastination. If you're looking to become a man that knows their way around the world, hit that subscribe button. Next is commit to just 5 minutes. I remember I really hated writing, like actually just anything, especially essays. And then every time when I really try to start, I always make up these bunch of excuses like, oh, I'm not ready for it, I'll do it tomorrow, right now it's not the right time. I'll literally do everything to push it off so I don't have to do it, but this only makes everything worse. Because in the end, I'm always rushing, stressed out, and the paper turned out like crap. But the way to stop this is to start small. Commit to just doing 5 minutes of whatever you want to do, because anyone can do 5 minutes. If you feel good after 5 minutes, then keep going. But what this really does is this makes the dread of doing something much lower. Because now it doesn't look as intimidating as before. And then once you break through the initial barrier, then everything starts to become easier. Next way to beat procrastination is do the things that will actually make a difference in your life first. Like, have you ever had like a really busy year? But when you look back, it felt like you'd done nothing. That's because you didn't make a point to do the important things first. And then routinely, it got pushed to the end of the day and you just skipped it. Because in procrastination, you know that you're trying to do everything else except the thing that you're supposed to do. Everything else around you will always seem really urgent, but you really have to decide what exactly is important in your life. Like, you can set a rule for yourself, like no entertainment form of any kind until you have done an hour of your skills class. Because time goes by fast, and you don't just want to feel like you're doing a lot, when in reality you're not really moving. List out what action is going to change your life, and then do that first. Last is keep your eyes always on the next step. It's very easy to have shiny object syndrome, speaking from experience. Always jumping after the most trendy and cool things, and you kind of forget about what you're originally supposed to do. And the result? You lose productivity. What you can do is draw out a pathway of all the different steps that you need to take to get to the point you want to be. Let's say you want to transition to a different job. Plan out the different steps that you need to do to get there. Like first, researching the jobs, finding the job requirements, polish your resume, practice interviewing. And I know it's kind of tedious to kind of list all these things out in the first place, but the more clearly you can write everything down, the less confused you'll be later on. Because this way you always know exactly what your next step is. And if you're doing anything else besides your next step, you know you're procrastinating. So let me know if you guys like these points in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.